What's up, Jamers? It's the one Jame, and today we are playing Tyvar Elves with the new Tyvar the Bellicose. Let me explain this card to you, and I think it's really good in this deck. It's a 4-mana 5/4 Elf Warrior. Whenever one or more elves you control attack, they gain Death Touch till end of turn. Each creature you control has whenever a mana ability of this creature resolves, put a 1/1 counter on it equal to the amount of mana it produced. This ability triggers only once each turn. We have a little bit of a combo with Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea. Not only is this an elf, but it adds 2 mana in any combination of colors, and untaps when you cast a creature with power 5 or greater. So if you play Gwenna on turn 3, and then you play Tyvar on turn 4, this untaps itself, and then you can tap it again for 2 mana, putting another 2 1/1 counters on Gwenna with Tyvar's ability, and you can cast something else with Gwenna's ability from your hand as well. So that's a cool little combo. Also, we have 4 copies of Fauna Shaman, since this is an elf as well, and this lets us search up all of our big creatures. It searches Gwenna, it searches Glissa Sunslayer, Tyvar, and it also searches Zopandrel Hunger Dominus. It gives our creatures double the power and toughness at each combat, and also Cityscape Leveler in order to have a big top end that can kill things like Shieldred. Speaking of Shieldred, we only have 2 answers for it outside of Cityscape Leveler, which is Go for the Throat. Hopefully we draw this card when our opponent has Shieldred in play. But we also have a bunch of other elves that we can use with Tyvar to put 1/1 counters on stuff, bring them back with Tyvar, and untap them for more mana. Citanul Stalwart, which is the only real elf that adds mana as a 1-drop. We have Llanowar Stalker, which I don't really want to play, but it is a 1-mana elf, and it works in casting a whole bunch of elves in order to double all of their power with Zopandrel later on in the game to kill our opponents. We also have 3 copies of Invasion of Ikoria, which is a very, very good card, and it basically gives all of our creatures unblockable with Zolortha, Apex of Ikoria. If we kill this, and it says for each non-human creature you control, hint hint elves, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. So basically it gives all of our creatures unblockable, which is very, very strong, and we can go ahead and search up our kind of pseudo combo pieces like Tyvar, Fauna Shaman, Llanowar Loamspeaker, Leafcrown Visionary if you want to pump up the board, or add more mana with Citanul Stalwart, or make a huge Invasion of Ikoria and even get Zopandrel or Cityscape Leveler onto the board if we have enough mana creatures available to us. Anyway, we have 23 lands with 10 forests and 3 swamps, Takenuma Boseiju as always, Deathcap Glade, Llanowar Wastes, and all of our lands come in untapped on turns 1 and 2 and 3, besides Deathcap Glade on turns 1 and 2, which I don't really like, but it's kind of a land that you can't really escape from playing in a 2-color deck in Standard right now. We have our sideboard, which is a bunch of removal spells, like Cut Down, more Go for the Throat, Unlicensed Hearse for graveyard decks, Duress for everything else, basically. We have Phyrexian Fleshgorger because our opponents are going to be bringing in all of their Go for the Throats against us, and this card dodges Go for the Throat, and it's also a 7-drop, technically, that we can search off of Fauna Shaman to really give the black-red decks a hard time if they don't have a Braid in their hand. We have Tyrannix Rex against control decks. It can't be countered. It has Toxic 4 and Haste and Ward 4. It's just a really good card that we can get off Fauna Shaman. We have Thrun, Breaker of Silence against red-black as well, because the only thing they can really do to get rid of this card is Liliana of the Veil and Invoke Despair. We have 1 copy of Reckoner Bankbuster in the grindy matchups as well, so let's go ahead and get into the matches. Hopefully you like this Elves deck and want to see how it performs. I just built it. I haven't played it yet, so we will see how it does firsthand. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the matches. Like and subscribe if you want to see more standard content like this, and it all starts right now. We don't have an elf right now. Maybe I'll just cast Fleshgorger. Now I'm definitely casting Fleshgorger. Like, I thought about using Go for the Throat, but that play's probably just too weak. We want to use Go for the Throat on, like, Brutal Cathar or something. If they have Brutal Cathar here, it's going to suck mightily. Okay, Adeline, it doesn't suck as bad. Because Brutal Cathar means they could have attacked with this and trigger Hopeful Initiate. Now they can't do that. Fauna Shaman. Huh. I can draw a card off casting the Shaman, or I can Go for the Throat. Or I can just cast Tyvar and like minus it. I don't really like that. I think I'll draw a card off Fauna Shaman. Another Fauna Shaman. Just build up my board, gain my card advantage from Leaf Crown Visionary. Try to draw a 5th land for Thrun. Adversary, wow. They're missing a 4th land. They probably have a 2nd adversary. That's probably what it is. They can't use Igandro. Yes, they can. So I'm not going to block. Adeline and Thalia are both legendary. Do I want them to Igandro my Fauna Shaman? Sure. I want to get it out of their hand. Okay, they don't have Igandro. That's good to know. That's the Thrun. We can go Fauna Shaman plus go for the Throat, though, and I think that's the better play. Because if they do have another Intrepid Adversary, then we're, like, in a lot of trouble. Like, we could just discard the Fauna Shaman to Fauna Shaman, but we already have a Thrun in our hand, so and we don't have enough mana to cast an 8-drop yet. Do I just go for the Throat now, since they're going to combat? No, right? Because I want to block the Lifelinker into Adeline. So I'll wait till they attack with the Adeline first. Another one. It's another land. Huh. If we discard this Thrun, what other creatures do we have? Zopandrel, Glissa, Tyvar. I feel like I don't want Thrun here, right? We just want Glissa or Tyvar. I guess I'll take a Glissa. All right. That's pretty good. Wait, they're gonna first strike Death Touch themselves into Glissa? What does that mean? They didn't think that one through. Just keep casting Adeline? Oh, Cityscape. Oh, wow. What do I do here? I just draw a card with Glissa first? There's a cool combo with Tyvar and Kami of Hope. What does Kami of Hope do? Llanowar Wastes. think I'll go Tyvar. Then I'll plus untap the Glissa. Oh, I see what you're saying, Dazen. Okay, so now I'm gonna I'm not even gonna cut down. Am I gonna cut down? I'm not gonna cut down. All right, perfect. So we can do Fauna Shaman, discard Fauna Shaman. Then we're gonna add... Do we add Tyvar? Sure, I'll take a Tyvar. I'll just keep getting my card advantage. You know me and card advantage, we get along. There's Zopandrel. That is what we want. Do I just minus Tyvar and bring back Fauna Shaman? No, I'll just untap Glissa again.
We can do this all day.
Well, this has been a pretty good showing for Phyrexian Fleshgorger, holding down the fort forever. I mean, it helps me that the opponent missed their 4th land drop for a while, but we just have so many cards now. And then we can discard Fauna Shaman, discard Llanowar Loamspeaker with Fauna Shaman to get something else. Or we can just play out the Llanowar Loamspeaker because it gets a +1/+1 counter from our Tyvar the Bellicose, since that's the first mana ability elf we have. We could just cast Zopandrel. What does that do for us? It gets Glissa. This is Tyvar's 12 power, Glissa's 8 power, Fauna Shaman 6 power, 6 power, 6 power, 2 power. Spark Rupture. ETB draw card. Each planeswalker one or more loyalty counters on it loses all abilities and is a creature with power and toughness equal to the number of loyalty counters on it. Sure. I would love my Tyvar to become a creature. Thank you. Those no abilities? Sure. Okay. Well, now I can't use the Loamspeaker because Tyvar is a creature. Let's just get another Visionary. Black mana. Okay. Do we just go Zopandrel here? Or like Leveler kill Athalia? I don't even think it matters. I don't think it matters at all, one bit. Yeah. Double my power. Attack with everything. They all get Death Touch. I don't really think I can pass up Fauna Shaman on turn 2, though. Because, like, Gwenna cast Tyvar anyway. Do we just have to block this Skull Dweller? Just don't drown me, please. That's annoying with Affliction. Alright, well, here we are. They're just gonna put one Phyrexian in play and then just start killing everything I have. Oh, they didn't kill Gwenna. Wow. That's surprising. Oh, Gwenna can't cast Tyvar. I messed up. It's fine. At least Loamspeaker can. I guess I'm attacking. You kind of like Haywire Might mainboard against Buster, Fable, Hive, and you can use it to tap your Stalwart. Yeah, I kind of like it too. I might play it in the mainboard moving forward. Loamspeaker.
Let's pound these metal monstrosities into dust.
Fauna Shaman for a 4-drop. Skyfisher Spider. Haywire Might. I could get the Tyvar, but I think I need to be more reactive this game. I'm gonna play around make disappear.
I believe in you, friend.
Guess I just have to block. Another Scrolf. Can I get my Fauna Shaman back? Oh wait, I do have my Fauna Shaman back. What am I thinking?
I won't let you fall.
I'm over here like, can I use Fauna Shaman? Of course I can. I have Tyvar. Another Skyfisher Spider? I'm not trying to lose to this freaking Skrelv over and over again. Why is Sunfall so good?
Show them what you're made of.
Oh, I could have attacked for 6. Whoops. Well, I guess I didn't want to lose Tyvar to this incubator. Am I gonna die? Sunfall, a board wipe you can play in your aggro deck. Such fun. That reminds me of a card called Meat Hook Massacre. Invasion. Oh, what do we get off that? Can we get a Cityscape Leveler somehow? Alright, Llanowar Loamspeaker is 1. Tyvar getting Kami is 2. No, Tyvar getting Loamspeaker. No. Tyvar untapping Loamspeaker is 2. So we can only Invasion of Ikoria for 5. We can get Glissa.
We can win.
Invasion of Ikoria for 3. I wanted to do that play that let me attack the Ikoria. Another Scroll Scythe? Okay, so we can go Glissa on the Invasion of Ikoria. I'm trying to figure out a way that we just don't lose. It's an 8/8. We block. Probably not lose this game. We keep the Scrap Gorger back. That's how we don't lose the game. Untap.
There's that second wind.
Oh, I guess they can also trump with the 8/8. So maybe I should just attack with Glissa and then untap the Glissa. Yeah, that was... I forgot they can use this. So I actually just have to attack with Glissa or just chump attack. Jump attack into evasion. I mean that's fine, I guess. It's not the best ever, but it's okay. I don't think that was the best play, but it was a play we did. We get to like almost kill them next turn, right? Because we have Zalortha. Oh yeah, wait. We're guaranteed to kill them, right? Because of Zalortha's ability. Assign combat damage as though it weren't blocked. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 20. We have like 20 damage here, right? They have lifelinkers that can't block.
Take my hand.
Oh, the 8/8 might actually have lifelink, but it doesn't I don't think it matters. Are they dead anyway? They might have this might be Xaxes. Wait, no, this doesn't have lifelink. Creatures with toxic have lifelink, not Phyrexians. So they're Omega dead. Remove 3 counters from something? I'll destroy that. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! That's an interaction I haven't seen before. If Glissa assigns combat damage as though it weren't blocked due to Zalortha, Death Touch actually kills it. God, I know. Oh, look, we drew an Elf's Hand. This plus Stalwart. I would love a 1-drop. That is not a 1-drop. We can go Loamspeaker now, and then we can go Loamspeaker, Leaf Crown, draw a card. Oh, crap. Oh, I missequenced it. Oh, so bad. Oh, so bad. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know why I said it in the opposite way, and then I did it in the same way as I said it. I could have have another card in my hand. That is so bad. So bad. Could have been so good. Could have been so good. Terrible. You have an idea for the 1 black Ayara elf? That means you'd have to sacrifice your elves though. That's really good when you're making elf tokens off cards, but I don't think there's anything in standard right now that makes elf tokens. We're so close to casting Zopandrel. It's instant speed and you can recur the creature with Tyvar. Maybe? But if it did damage to target creature or battle, or like any target, it would be much better, but it only does damage to an opponent or battle. I would love to draw exactly one untap land, but they probably have a counterspell. Oh yeah, creature would be nuts for real. Wow, just 1 mana off. We've been 1 mana off as a Zopandrel for 3 turns in a row. I'm just gonna scoop. It's just so frustrating. All right, Jamers, thank you for hanging out. We did make some changes throughout our gameplay. We played a Skyfisher Spider because when this ETBs, you can sacrifice a creature to destroy a non-land permanent. Works very well with Invasion of Ikoria, and you can search with Fauna Shaman. We made our sideboard a little bit more teched for a toolbox with Fauna Shaman and Invasion of Ikoria, welcoming Vampire down here. We can get off both of those cards and cast them with Armored Scrapgorger and Llanowar Loamspeaker to draw additional cards. We have Haywire Might here to destroy or exile Fable the Mirror Breaker, Record of Bankbuster, stuff like that. And then we have Rex, Fleshgorger, Thrun, another Skyfisher, and a Graveyard Trespasser in here as well for cards that we can get with Invasion of Ikoria and Fauna Shaman. But if I'm going to be totally honest with you, this did not perform very well in best of 3. Against all the Rakdos-based decks, Rakdos, Grixis, Jund, whatever it is, just has actually infinite removal spells, as you might have heard me say in the video. So it does not work against those. And we won a lot of games with this deck, but we didn't win a lot of matches. So anyway, if you want to try out Elves for yourself, go ahead and check the description down below. But I would not recommend building Elves in Standard, at least in best of 3. In best of 1, definitely try it out and let me know in the comments. If you tried it out in best of 1, let me know how it did for you. But in best of 3, it definitely doesn't seem like it's the way to go. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the next one. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you over there. And as always, peace.